and welcome back to Dicebreaker, where today we are very excited to be playing Set a Watch expansion, Swords of the Coin. This is a standalone expansion for Set a Watch, which, if you've been watching Dicebreaker for a while, you'll know we love very, very much. We reviewed it way back when. We also did a disastrous Let's Play where we just got our butts handed to us. But we are back, we are undaunted, and we are ready to show off basically the TTS mod of this upcoming expansion, which has concluded its Kickstarter, but they're still taking late pledges at the time of recording. So if you like what you see, you've still got time to get on that there wagon. So, hello, Wheels.
Hello, how's it going?
Good. Are you ready to regain what little remains of our honour?
I'm hoping that it at least goes slightly better than last time. Although, that video was very funny.
In fairness, it was very funny. So, yeah, but basically, if you've never played or even heard of Set a Watch before, this is a game where technically we've already won. The big bad in the world has been defeated. However, there are some servants of the big bad who won't take that defeat lying down and are trying to summon the creatures we just defeated, who are known as the Unhallowed.
Oh no, this is a bit apocryphal, isn't it?
And we are basically going to be handling 4 adventurers, one of whom each night will be resting at camp, and 3 of whom will be setting a watch. And basically, we'll be dealing with creatures as they come out of the creature deck and sort of queue up to fight us at the campfire, which will change in brightness, determining how many creatures we can see, etc., etc. We'll have dice to assign direct damage, but also each of the characters here has sort of specific abilities that they can activate. That's all you need to know for now. We'll explain the rest as we go along. But so it looks, I mean, we've got a lot of characters down here now. Because we've got all of the ones from the original Set a Watch and all of the new characters. And we decided we'd pick them on camera because I've not actually read most of these, the new ones anyway. So I'm excited to find out basically what's new and what we should be taking.
Yeah, do you want
to walk us through, since you're the one actually driving this demo?
Yeah, let's do a quick run through of what you could have played in the original mode, or if you've got the first box, you can still play as these characters in the new expansion, of course, because they're combinable. So the wizard did barely any damage, but had really powerful cards. The rogue was pretty handy because they could attack at different points of the line, so they were quite useful. The bard was good at sort of buffing up other people. The cleric
absolutely love the bard.
Yeah, the cleric was good at healing, but was terrible in all of the playthroughs we ever used him in.
Very good at killing undead.
Undead, yes, yeah.
The cleric is basically fine, but every once in a while will come in clutch. So yeah, the cleric is a contentious one.
It's a bit of a glass cannon.
Yeah, ranger, absolutely incredible. Slumber, long shot. It's just, MVP, frankly.
Warrior, also fantastic because they could double their damage if they went up against really big monsters. So you could get like a 16 out of them because they have D8s. Beastmaster!
Oh, bless. Beastmaster, in fairness, can tame a wolf and then launch it at a creature, which is very cool. But yeah, if there aren't really many forest creatures in the deck, the Beastmaster is just sat there being like, it's, yeah, they are, the Beastmaster is the sort of, the well-meaning idiot.
Beastmaster, go over there and claim one of those wolves. Oh, okay, boss. And then the knight, we don't really know that well.
I've never actually played with the knight. I think the knight might have been a Kickstarter exclusive, so I don't have the knight in my copy.
Yeah.
But I love that camp ability, which is give this die at its current value to a player on watch. That is delicious. But anyway,
but all of these guys are old and boring.
They're away.
Oh, because now we've got all of these incredibly exciting new ones, and we don't know what these do yet. But looking at the board, you can see that the Barbarian, which is maybe go West Country for some reason, has D12s, which straight out the gate is a lot of damage.
Absolutely hilarious. Also, Primal Might. Choose one of your exhausted ability cards and resolve an equip action, then refresh the just equipped ability. That's amazing.
Jeez.
That is 2 camp actions for the price of 1. And I love it. So, yes, I don't know about you, Wills, but I have a feeling we might be using the Barbarian in this
Barbarian's
playthrough.
pretty cool. However, the Heretic also has a pretty sick title and some very cool art as well, actually. And immediately I can see Corpse Pyre, which makes me think they've got sort of a Necromancer vibe. But look at the health of the top creature of the graveyard, then defeat a revealed creature in the line with lower or equal health. So if you've just killed like a dragon or something, you can use that to decimate something else.
That's pretty great. Also, Seal, this is honestly bonkers. Search either the graveyard, which is the discard pile, or the creature deck for an Unhallowed card of your choosing and place it at the bottom of the Unhallowed deck. And then if you search the creature deck, shuffle that deck. The Seal is a power that you normally only get if you've rolled a double or a triple for your camp actions. And you can only do it from the graveyard. So this is like a super powerful version of that ability that you can activate with just a 1 if you want.
Yeah.
This is... I getting the feeling already that Sasawatch is kind of stepping things up.
Yeah, they seem to be going with more sort of like specialized but really, really fun sort of almost gimmicky characters. The Witch here is rolling D4, so doing absolutely no damage, but comes with a crow.
What?
Comes with a crow. The familiar.
Okay. That's amazing.
The crow can attack revealed creatures in front or second position. When the crow attacks, you may peek at the top 2 cards of the creature deck. So it's like a little guide.
Wow.
Dark Magic. Choose an adventurer, refresh one of their ability cards, then add the top card of the creature deck to the horde, or draw an additional creature from the creature deck and add it to the line.
Okay, so there's a cost to be paid.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like the Witch is playing with fate kind of thing.
Okay.
Bounty Hunter is very cool looking. And collects trophies.
Ooh.
Which is interesting. Collect a bounty, discard up to 3 of your trophies to the graveyard, then collect coins equal to the total damage of the just discarded trophies.
Yes, because there's a merchant now, which we'll get onto very shortly.
Oh,
that's great.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Johnny?
What?
Does the bounty hunter not have abilities?
Oh, wow.
They collect trophies instead.
Wow.
That's very interesting.
Yep. That's pretty great.
Wow. Okay. That's sick. All right. Okay. Because you get a lot of coins if you've just killed some very big things. Although not quite as useful during the fight, I guess. Unless you load him up with gear, I suppose.
Well, I guess that's the idea. If he can generate cash.
Yeah. The monk immediately grabbed my attention because their camp action, they can meditate and upgrade either a single die of theirs up 2 or 2 of their dice up once. So they start with D6s, but they can go all the way up to D10s by using their meditate. So they just get more powerful as they go.
That's interesting.
Well, because you only ever go to camp twice, right?
Oh, yeah.
So you physically can only do it a double twice.
Yes, I understand now. Very good.
You could have a D10 and 2 D8s after both of your camp stays.
That's pretty great.
That is really good. And you still get abilities, which is nice. And then last but not least, John, we've got the Artificer.
Okay.
Who has some kind of staff with them?
Artificer staff. Once per round, you may defeat a revealed creature in the line with health equal to or lower than your current charges. Charges?
Ooh.
Then lose half your charges, rounded up. Draw. Okay, craft item. Draw, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't really know what charges are.
Oh, so the Artificer can build things rather than buying things, which is interesting.
Oh, that's clever. Of course, because they're an Artificer.
Yeah. I'm not sure how...
Interesting.
Okay, all right. Well, which ones are grabbing your attention already?
Okay.
I think we both love the Barbarian, just for the sheer
Barbarian,
audacity of having D12s.
Easily.
Heretic sounds very cool. I'm going to grab the Heretic. I love Necromancer characters. I think they're really cool.
We need range now, because you can see in the bottom right-hand corner both of those are melee.
Yeah,
so maybe... I'm going to see the Bounty Hunter.
Okay, cool. Oh, no, the Bounty Hunter does have abilities. They were just
there we
underneath.
go. There they are. Phew.
That's good.
And then...
It's either the Witch, the Monk, or the Artificer.
I mean, the Monk sounds amazing.
Should we both have ranged? The Artificer sounds kind of cool, to be honest. I like the idea of just crafting items.
Yeah. We can always take a short recording break while we look up charges and what they do.
Well, you've got the DPS because you've got D12s and D8s over here. But I get 2D6s, and then we've got 2 lots of range, and we should be all good.
All right, great.
Sweet. All right. Well, sorry, Monk and Witch. There is only room for 4 people in our party.
And we hate D4s.
And we hate D4s. It's as cool as you look. Although you don't really have the problem with D4s in Tabletop Sim because it does it manually.
That's true.
Digitally, rather. Okay, cool. So here is our party. We have the Heretic, the Artificer, and the Barbarian. I'm going to take and the Bounty Hunter, sorry. We're going to take a quick pause. Sorry, I got distracted by the time. We're going to take a quick pause to have a look and see how the charges work for the Artificer.
And we'll also set up our abilities, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll be right back. Alright, so I've just looked at the rules for the new characters. We'll start from right to left because the Heretic doesn't have anything that you need to know outside of what's printed on their cards. Although the cool bit of lore, they used to serve the Unhallowed that we're fighting, which is interesting. The Artificer they're supposed to have a dial in the normal game, but obviously we're using a counter, which is their staff. It starts with 8 charges and it has a passive ability on it. So I can spend the amount of charges I have, or round it up to the half point or something to kill something equal.
Clever.
Which is cool. The Bounty Hunter, basically whenever the Bounty Hunter contributes to killing something with direct damage, i.e. putting a dice on a card, they can choose to put it as a trophy. They can hold up to 3, and then they can spend those like they would with the Collect Bounty thing, which is quite cool.
Outstanding.
And then last but not least, the Barbarian is very interesting, Johnny. The reason their dice are so high is because they cannot use them to activate abilities. They have to be exhausted.
Oh, very clever.
Because the Barbarian burns the candles at both ends.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's really cool.
Direct damage only.
Yeah.
That also explains
unless you want to hurt yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for anyone who hasn't played this before, our abilities are kind of our health as well, because all of them are exhausted, then we can't do anything, and therefore we're out. So if every single adventurer is completely exhausted, then the game is up. But yeah, that's very cool.
That's great.
Starting to think we should have had some kind of healing roll now.
Oh, like Bloodied, for example. Exhaust this ability to increase one of your dice to its maximum value for each of your exhausted abilities, including this one.
Oh, wow. So if you did that straight away, you get 2 12s.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's really quite impressive.
You've got a passive, which is very handy. That's good. All right, well, let's look at what the Bounty Hunter can do as well. So they can exploit, defeat a revealed creature in the line whose type matches one of your trophies types. That's cool.
That's huge.
That's really cool.
That's enormous. If I kill a dragon, I can just waggle a dragon at another dragon and it dies.
Oh god, you can swap your trophies with things that are in the line as well. So you could take something tiny and then just swap it with a massive one.
Wow.
And then you've got a passive as well.
And when resolving a direct attack, double the value of your dice against a creature type in your trophy. That's outstanding.
Huge.
Absolutely outstanding. We did deal these randomly, by the way, rather than picking them, just in case anyone's like, you got my good ones.
The Artificer has Soul Drain, can reveal 2 creatures in the line, then gain charges equal to the total damage of the just revealed creatures.
Wow.
Whoa.
Okay, so damage, not health, so it's not going to be astronomical. I think you know 6 is probably about the highest you can hope for, but that's still not nothing.
Oh yeah, damage is the amount of things it exhausts, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Then War Staff, which is my exhausted one, deal X damage to a revealed creature, where X is equal to the die value placed here, plus the number of charges you have.
Okay.
And then my passive...
Really annoying one to have exhausted at the start.
Yeah. My passive is Quick Craft. Once per round, you may spend charges equal to the cost of an item in the market to gain it. At the end of the round, shuffle it back into the item deck. So I can just quickly grab a card for free, for charges, and then shove it back. And finally, the Heretic.
It's like taking it for a test drive.
We've got Commune. Reveal 1 card. If it is a summon, negate it and place it in the graveyard. Then prevent the next Acolyte reveal ability from triggering. Whoa!
That is hyper specific, but obviously super useful.
Very useful, yeah.
Wow.
Pact of Doom. Look at the. So, do we think that's a damage icon or a health icon?
Health.
I think it's health, yeah. Look at the health of the top card of the Unhallowed deck. Then defeat a creature with lower or equal health. Shuffle the topmost Unhallowed into the graveyard. Back into the creature deck.
Okay, all right. So, interesting.
And then Dead Rot as a passive.
So you may assign one of your unspent dice to reveal. Oh, that's very good. To reveal creature in the line to set its base health to that die value. So the heretic, even if their rolls are terrible,
they can still be useful for doing damage.
Yeah, it's a bit like Curse, which is one of the wizard's powers.
All right. Okay then.
These are some really impressive abilities, which leads me to suspect that some of the creatures in this deck are horrible.
Yes.
But you know what? It is... Okay, so we need to draw and reveal the first creature, location, sorry, and then spin it the right way up. It's the tribal lands. So the firewood, I believe, should start on 7.
7, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's down to 6.
You'll see these.
Gone to scout ahead.
For anyone who's new to the game, these skulls, you see they have 1, 2, and then under the coin 3. They denote how big the fire is, and we need to chop firewood to get it back up again. But as it drops below, you'll see that our visibility decreases because the number on the skull shows us how many of the front of the line of cards we can actually see. So we don't know what's coming towards us.
So build the line now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the fire means we will be able to see 1. We're not going to flip it yet because now we need to roll all of our dice and decide who is staying at home.
Oh, the Artificer has a double 1, so...
That could be really useful, actually, for actions like seal. Because you could seal the...
That's the best thing. You can just straight up seal the first Unhallowed. Get rid of him.
Pretty great. Okay, so not great rolls from the Barbarian. A 2, a 6, and an 8.
Ooh.
Ooh. A 2 and a 3 for the Hunter.
God.
Ooh, okay, well... Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, to be honest, the Barbarian, I could just use Bloodied immediately.
Yes.
And then I'd be able to get 2 12s and an 8, which is fantastic. So I think the Barbarian is a good reason for them to stay.
Should we put the Artificer in camp? Yeah. Because then they can also craft some items as well, which would be pretty cool.
Ooh.
And then we can show that off.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, so we grab one of the camp markers.
Yep.
We pop it like that. Because everyone has to do at least 1 stint. So at least 2 stints, sorry. Oh, no, they have to do exactly 2 stints.
Yes, because there are... Yeah, you can go to the camp a maximum of 2 times, and there are 9 rounds in total.
Yeah. And then obviously in the final round we all fight. So these are reversible, so on the second side it'll say 2. So we do the camp actions first, right? So
yes,
the Artificer does have doubles, so we could do a little sealing action, which would be pretty handy. Because that would get rid of... So basically, which one's the graveyard again? Or is it the horde?
The graveyard is the discard pile.
No, it's the horde that's important. So this horde is going to be added on to whatever we fight in the last round. And right here, we know that this card is an Unhallowed because we put it there. And the Unhallowed are basically mini-bosses. So to be able to get rid of it immediately would be very handy.
Actually, what we want is Vanquish, which is take the top card of the horde and remove it from the game.
Yes, that's the one. So let's do that, I reckon. So that it costs doubles to do one of those, isn't it?
Yeah, so it costs doubles to use any of the runes, and you. So with doubles you can do 2. With a triple you can do all 3.
Oh yes, of course. Okay, cool. So we do want to vanquish. We could either bolster, which would allow us to re-roll, I think, or we can seal, which is to
do with the graveyard, and we don't have one yet.
To do the graveyard. So let's do a bolster then.
Yes,
we'll
please,
let someone bolster their dice.
Yeah,
the bounty hunter would love a reroll. That's better. That you turned a 1 into a 5. That is better.
Yeah.
And then I've got one final action, which I think I'll spend on my personal camp action, which is to craft an item. Because it's cool, so why not? So I draw a number of cards from the item deck equal to the value of the dice spent to activate the ability, which is a 4. And then I keep one item and return the rest to the top of the item deck in order of your choosing. Okay, so... Oh, and I can also choose the order in which they're going to come out. That's very cool. Okay, sweet. So, we've got a garlic necklace, a lucky charm, a crossbow of the elves, and firewood. Discard to get +5 firewood straight away. Ooh.
That's pretty great.
Oh,
Crossbow of the elves is tremendous, though.
+1 range is great.
+1 range.
Lucky charm once per round. You may re-roll any number of your unspent dice, and garlic is straight up discard to defeat a vampire. I know that there are vampires in there.
Right.
I mean, firewood would be pretty good right now.
I think Lucky Charm is the best.
It is
Once
passive.
around, you may re-roll any number of your unspent dice.
It is passive, which is always good to have.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a limit to how many items you can have as well. But you do have to spend a die to use them if they're not passive, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta love a passive. It's either crossbow or lucky charm for me. But although this is the Artificer, so yeah, that would give them 3 range, which is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Yeah, why not? Let's get a crossbow. Crossbows are cool. Okay, and then we can put these back in any order. So I'll put the lucky charm on top. Do you prefer garlic necklace or firewood?
Firewood.
Okay, so we'll put that there. Oh, that there, and we'll flip that bad boy and we'll shove it on top.
Tremendous.
Okay.
So that's all your camp actions.
It is all my camp actions, which means it's time to fight.
Set to watch.
Okay, so we can only see the front creature. And whenever we reveal them, something bad happens, usually.
Well, not whenever. There's also first position. That's pretty bad. Okay, no, wait. Oh, they've changed vampires. Steal the highest available spent die and add its value to the vampire's health.
Ah, suck it, vampire.
That's the idea.
Well, that's good, because nobody has spent
fine.
any. Just in case anyone didn't pick up on that.
So first up, I think I'm just going to straight away exhaust the Barbarian's Bloodied ability.
Yes.
To change this to a 12. How do I change a die
I
value?
think you can... Yeah, there you go.
You just right-click rotation value, yeah.
Or you can just type 12 and it'll do it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. When you're
Oh,
hovering
that's
over it.
me cheating at every game we play from now on.
Okay, so... He's only got 4 health then, so he's actually pretty easy to hit. So the way this works, whilst Johnny's having a little think, the way that this works for anyone who hasn't played before, we can do as many actions as we want in any order that we want, provided we have the dice to use them. So to use anything, we have to either spend a die on it or exhaust it. And when it's exhausted, obviously we can't use it until it gets reflipped back over. So we've currently got, unless we decide to exhaust something, we've currently got 9 actions between us. You can either just straight up spend that die, so I could just shove this 4 directly on top of the vampire to defeat it, for example. Or you can put the die onto one of your abilities to use that ability against them instead. With the Barbarian, of course, they have to exhaust them to use it. But apart from that, everyone else can basically use each action twice by spending a die and then exhausting it. But obviously that's pretty dangerous to do. So what do you reckon we should start off with? Because we've only got 1 creature reveal, which means we can only focus on the vampire right now.
Yeah, so my thought is, like, you do have enough... You've got a 4 for the heretic, so you can kill it exactly. But with the bounty hunter, if I spend this 5, I'll take an undead into my trophy collection, and then I could use exploit to defeat a revealed creature in the line whose type matches.
Yes.
I can kill something with just a 2. So I'm going to just... Dink! Kill the vampire and move it into my trophy collection.
And up
I will keep up
next, it's a horde drake.
Ouch! Oh no!
Oh, that is a really unlucky draw.
Brutal.
Oh my god. Okay, exhaust two abilities.
Ow.
Oh
Okay.
god. All right. Well, which ones aren't very useful right now? Commune, I guess. I'm gonna keep Dreadrot because I can turn that dragon into a 3.
Okay.
But I don't mind exhausting Commune if you want. Which is the one that reveals a card, and if it's a summon, it negates it. Which is a bit of a gamble anyway.
I'm going to exhaust one for the Bounty Hunter. I think I'm going to exhaust this passive.
Okay.
I think.
Well, it's pretty good, though.
Yeah. But then Exploit is just a straight up... It's a one-hit kill as long as it matches, whereas this is just double the dice if it matches.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
It is passive, though. So you can use it more than once.
Alright, let's flip Exploit. Well...
That was a horrible thing to happen, but I can now Dreadrot.
Which is to say
I turn this dragon into a 3.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I was going to say I could kill it with a 12. But,
well, you could now... Yeah, exactly.
Please, right,
yeah, I thought you might like that.
So, yeah, I will take this Hordes Drake. Yeah, it's pretty spiffy, actually.
Isn't it? Yeah, isn't it the health that you collect bounties with? Oh, no, it's total damage. Okay. Although he does 2 damage, so yeah, still pretty good to have.
Yeah, still pretty decent. Okay, we've... man. Firewood.
I know.
It would have been great if you'd actually taken the firewood.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was saying.
Oh! Still the highest available spent die.
That's a 5.
5.
Although you... See, look.
9.
Now...
Yeah.
Now
When resolving threats to double the value of your dice.
So now you can do 4 instead of 2 damage.
Yeah, whereas before I could have killed it.
Aren't you glad?
I've hit it now. Now it's on 5 hit points.
Okay.
Yeah. Shall I? Yeah, I think that's still worth doing.
Yeah. And you would have contributed, which means you'll be able to take that as a trophy as well if you wanted to. We haven't really started using the Artificer here, so what I could do is I could use Soul Drain.
The Artificer is at camp.
Oh, of course he is. That's why we haven't used him. That's pretty good reason not to use him. We do have 12s and 8s available as well.
Yeah.
I can kill the vampire with a 6.
Okay, I think that's probably the best option, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just straight up murder the vampire. I was just about to say, why haven't we got graveyard yet? It's because you haven't...
Taking absolutely everything.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want this as a trophy as well?
Might as well. I mean, I assume I can just... If I get a different thing... I mean, I've used all my abilities now, so the hunter can't do anything.
I guess you can swap them out. Let me just quickly check.
Yeah, I'm assuming you can swap them out. Or maybe you can't.
The bounty hunter may hold up to 3 trophies. It doesn't really specify. They may take the creature card as a trophy and set it next to their board instead of placing it in the graveyard. Mm-hmm. It makes it sound like once you filled it up, yeah, it's filled up.
Oh, okay.
Although that's the last thing you're going to hit directly anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's much of a muchness.
Yeah. When you get a die back from a card, it doesn't let you spend it again if it was unspent, does it?
No.
No, that is my like that is the rule that kicks me in the shins every time. I'm like, oh my die.
The ranger's got an ability called Slumber where you hide the creature again and you get the die back. And you can use it. But yeah. Right, onwards. That's a Forest Wyrm.
Frost Wyrm. First position.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Okay,
that's
so
6.
how many exhausts? That's all of the firewood. It's been a while since that's happened. I believe we now have to exhaust an ability in order to give us 2 firewood. Yeah,
it's every time you go to 0, you go back up to 1 in exchange for an ability, right? Oh god.
I thought it was 2 in exchange for an ability.
Oh yeah, sorry. But still horrible.
Yeah. Well, let's. I mean,
I can get rid of Dreadrot now because I've got 4, so it's not as useful anymore.
but yeah, okay. I was going to say the bounty hunter has done everything.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So
yeah, okay. Yeah, we might as well
flip
keep
that.
Dreadrot, I guess.
Passive.
I guess 4 is still better than 8.
Frost Wirram.
Well,
Right.
I think it's Barbarian time.
Yes, I would agree with you. Oh, what's that? 8 health. That's
Exactly.
as right. Okay, so now we've got a graveyard, which I'll put just here.
Yeah. Right side of the creature deck. That makes sense.
We didn't annotate that.
Ugh. Oh, you've done it too close.
Gravy.
Graveyard.
Fine, perfect.
Ugh, my gravy's hard.
What's next? Bone Knight. Defeated. If there is a revealed Unhallowed or Acolyte in the line, add Bone Knight to the end of the line to the graveyard.
Suck it, Bone Knight.
Good thing we can't see. I just realised there was something defeated. Gained 2 coins. We defeated the Horde Drake. So
oh, yes. Love that. I'm guessing coins are a sort of global resource, so we can like divvy out the cards however we like.
Yeah.
I'll
stick them up here then.
Yeah. Oh, each adventurer can have up to 2 equipped items, by the way.
Oh, great. There you go, coins.
Yeah, I'm guessing coins are global. Coins.
Okay, so we are in a bit of a bind now, because we have 3 cards to defeat. We've got 3 dice between us, but we're sort of. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. We have to hope that one of these is a 4.
Yes.
Or under. So
it's basically our only hope.
So I'm going to spend that 12 to kill the Bone Knight.
Bone Knight.
That is a Wandering Giant. Wandering Giant's health is increased by the number of locations in the location discard.
So so he's a 9. You want him early in the game.
Have to kill the Wandering Giant,
okay,
and then please be weak. It's a Clockwork Soldier.
Okay.
8. Ongoing. When direct attacking this creature, adventurers must decrease the value of all their unspent die by 1 if able before damaging this creature.
What?
That's hideous. That's horrible.
Oh, God. So we're going to take 1 damage, basically. Because he's going to get through.
Yes. So he's going to exhaust something.
How is this going so poorly
We're
so
cursed.
early?
We are cursed to have a terrible, hard experience whenever we play this game on camera. Wow. Oh, the firewood should be at 2.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, now I'll do Dreadrot, I guess.
To set his health at 4.
Huh?
We've got nothing to hit him with.
Yeah, so he gets through, so we take 1 damage, right?
Yeah.
And he does 1 exhaust, so I'll exhaust Dreadrot.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Now
Yeah.
exhaust. Okay. So now the Horde. Oh, I tell you what we didn't do.
We didn't get rid of that. He's
remove
gone.
that card.
From
What
the
was
game.
Collector. Adventurers as a group must discard their most...
Oh, wow.
And
Items cannot be used ongoing. Ugh, good thing we got rid of him.
Disgusting.
Assuming direct control.
That was hard.
Yes.
It's hard to imagine a worse opening go.
I want to point out we got rid of 2 dragons, 2 giants, I think. Like we got a lot of the horrible cards out early at least.
That is true.
So hopefully we'll get some easier cards next round.
Hope so.
Yeah, God, me too.
Okay, so all right, well, it's fine. It's another round.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to
not Ibiza.
Not Ibiza. We're going to pick up the entire locations deck, flip it, and spin it. Thieves' Den, -2 firewood. So it takes us to 0. I don't know if we have to exhaust something right now. Or we lose a coin every time a first position creature power triggers this round. Right. Could you just look up that firewood rule?
I'm almost certain we have to exhaust something.
Yeah. But we could chop wood now.
I mean, usually the rule of thumb is just assume the worst of co-op games, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we exhaust something on the Artificer? So we don't have 3?
Well, the Artificer's about to go into combat. Well,
Okay.
quick craft is kind of meh.
Yeah.
Don't need a quick item, especially since we know what's coming on the top of the deck. So let's get rid of quick craft. Soul Drain, however, very good.
Yeah.
Give me more power so that I might destroy. But what I really need to do is I need to get War Staff back. Okay.
Oh, this is very, very bad.
Getting absolutely annihilated.
Yeah, because unless we roll 6 with these dice, we've got to keep, like, I mean, an adventurer with all their exhausted cards can't go in.
Yeah.
Currently, the Bounty Hunter and the Heretic are not fit to go on watch. So we would need one of them to stay at home anyway, but we need either the Bounty Hunter or the Heretic to roll a 6.
So we want the Bounty Hunter. The Bounty Hunter's got better odds of rolling a 6 or higher. So
we roll the dice before we decide who stays home.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. All right.
So
let's roll them bones then.
Yeah.
Okay, no 6 on the Heretic.
Okay, 11, 7, and 6 for the Barbarian. I'll do that in a sec. Come on, roll a 6. Oh!
That's an 8. That's an 8. An 8 is a 6 or higher. It's a 6 or higher. It doesn't have to be exactly a 6, does it?
Yes, it does. Because
what?
If you look at check map.
Oh, you're kidding.
Heal is exactly a 6.
Oh my god. Oh. So actually it was better odds for the Artificer to be able to roll, for the Heretic, sorry.
Yes, it was.
But then heal is still only 1, isn't it?
But going to camp, you automatically heal 1 card.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I mean, the Barbarian rolled a 6.
Yeah.
But then the Heretic or the Bounty Hunter can't go in anyway. So one of them has to stay at home anyway. Or they both have to stay at home because there's no 6.
Oh, unless... Hold up, Johnny. If the Bounty Hunter goes back to camp, they can buy the health potion.
Oh, yeah. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. The health potion is 4. Yeah. All right. Okay, great.
And we've got 2 coins already, remember?
Well spotted. Well, also I can collect bounty.
Yes.
This lot.
Okay.
Unbelievable. Okay, so Bounty Hunters.
You're unbelievable.
Should I? I'm tempted to unexhaust trophy swap. To choose one of your trophies and swap it with a creature in the line, negating its reveal power, then gain 1 coin. Actually, all of these are horrible right now, so I'll do exploit.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we've got 2 coins.
You're about to get rid of them all anyway, remember?
Yeah, or I could spend the 2 coin. I'll just get rid of them all. But they're going in the graveyard.
How many dragons have we... There's 2... I think there's 2 horde drakes and 2 frostworms, so there are 2 dragons still just chilling. So maybe it is good to keep a dragon around.
Spend the 2 coin.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Because we're not going to get anything else with the 2 anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to buy the health potion and immediately discard it to flip one of your cards so we refill this immediately.
Yeah, I think so.
Lucky charm. Okay, so I need to spend a die to collect bounty, so that's a thing. The Heretic can have
also really need some firewood.
Oh yes, I'll be chopping firewood. Don't you worry.
We are on 2 though because I exhausted.
Oh yeah. I've just got to do firewood twice, right? Because then we'll only be on 6.
Oh my god.
I could check the map
Yeah.
It was an easier ride, but I think at this point we just have to survive. So I'm going to chop fire with twice to give us 6. You know what? At the start of this, I was like, "Wow, these characters stop that, Token. These characters are so amazing. Why would we ever choose anything from the base game?" I miss the what's he called? The man who chopped loads of wood.
Oh, the warrior who can double his dice as well. Yeah, the warrior's great.
I miss him.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Oh, it's also good that we spent all of our money because we will lose 1 coin each time a first position.
Yes, suck it, thieves.
Round. Okay, so don't forget to flip a card on your heretic.
This is the. Oh yeah, of course. I would like. Which one do we think is better to have back? Dreadrot was really good, and I've got a 1. I think we should probably get Dreadrot back.
Yeah, sure.
Because I can use it as many times as I want anyway.
Sounds great.
I love the thieves. I love that we're in the thieves' den with no money. It's the equivalent of like when someone tries to burgle your house and you try and help them to look for money because you don't know where it is either.
Yes, that
it's a joke rather than a lifetime situation. But
yeah, or when you get mugged and they hand your phone back. Actually happened to someone I know.
Nah, you can keep that on, mate. I once got mugged on my way home from college. I've been mugged twice in my life, but I'm from Luton. So I once got mugged on my way home from college, and they took loads of my stuff, and they were like emptying out my pockets, and then they gave me back my college pass, and he was like, "You can have that," and I was like, "Oh, thanks, man!" Like,
so stay in school. Okay.
Oh, God.
We ready?
Yeah, sure. Ready as I'll ever be.
Now watch.
Crawling ooze, first position.
Discard 1 item for an adventurer on watch. Well, that's awful.
I haven't even used it yet.
The discard's here, Michael.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, but
screw you.
Oh, and it's also immune to direct attacks.
Oh, I love that.
That's fun.
Oh my god!
So the Barbarian can't do anything about this.
Can you imagine if you bought this as the standalone, and you were like, "Oh, they keep talking about how good Set Watch is, and gonna give it a go," and you just got your ass handed to you immediately? This has got to be harder, right? I can do my passive though.
In fact, the Artificer staff is the only way you can defeat that.
Oh my god! Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
We're cursed.
Jesus.
We're cursed. We are cursed. We're just cursed.
Before I... Oh, no, I shouldn't do it like that, should I? Or should I? Hold on, wait, let me talk you through this. Okay, so I've got Soul Drain here, which allows me to reveal 2 creatures in the line. So we could actually see what the hell's coming up next, which would be really good. Yes. But then I would gain charges equal to the total damage of the revealed creatures, but then I'm losing half by using my ability.
Okay.
I still think that because damage is only 1s and 2s, so at most I'm going to lose out on 1 or 2 charges, which isn't the end of the world. I think it's still better to reveal.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so I'm going to spend my 2 on Soul Drain.
Okay, 2 creatures in the line. They don't have to be the next ones.
That's a very good point. Although we should probably reveal the next one because we want to know what's
agree.
coming up here. Oh my god!
The summon card, for anyone who's not familiar, is kind of like an outbreak card in Pandemic.
Oh my god.
We immediately have to exhaust an adventurer card and then replace this card with the top card from the Unhallowed deck, which is a Mastermind. Reveal, swap this card with the top card of the Unhallowed deck and shuffle Mastermind into the creature deck. That's horrible.
Why?
So that goes in there.
Oh,
that gets a good shuffle. Then we get Dark Champion.
13 health.
And if we defeat the Dark Champion by combining direct attacks, we exhaust another ability.
So we have to hit him in one go. But I can curse him to 1 health. So that's fine. Wow.
Okay, well what's next?
What's the next one?
Poison spider.
Reveal.
Reveal. An adventurer with no exhausted abilities. What's one of those? Silly poison spider.
Oh, we can have poison spiders for as long as we want. Okay, so I actually gain 4 charges because of my soul drain.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Which puts me up to 12. Which means I gain 2 in total after I've used my Artificer staff to defeat. So he doesn't have a first in the line thing, so that's fine. So I'll defeat the crawling ooze. I mean, we could just leave him up front until the end, though.
It's true.
Because we've got range, right?
The
bounty hunter?
The Artificer has. Bounty hunters. Camp.
Oh, okay.
I need a camp token. I don't need 3 camp tokens. Thank you, TTS.
Is this... Oh, it's a 7, not a 1. Okay. All right. So... All right, straight up, we're obviously going to do this. Right? Because that... I ain't about that. So he's got 1 health. So that's good. Then... We have to.
Oh, he's got 1 health. I did. Oh no, that's a 7. I took my glasses off.
Yeah, no, I got confused by that as well.
All right, back in the game. Come on.
Okay, then I could. No, it's not worth it. Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna do Artificer staff. So I'm gonna destroy the ooze. He goes in the graveyard.
So this is now 6.
Yeah, that goes down to 6. He's now at the front, which means you can hit him with whatever the lowest thing we have is, which it looks like is a 4.
Yep.
So might as well.
Yep. So is that the Artificers? Or it's either the Artificer or the Heretic.
We might as well do the Heretic because the Artificer's got range, so we might be able to use it for something useful. Although, yeah. No, I think that's still the best idea.
Okay, so that's your 1 back.
Thanks.
No, I didn't mean that. The poison spider I can hit with a 6.
Yep.
From the Barbarian, so that's that dead.
Okay, now we get annihilated again because we still don't have more than 1 fire. Oh, look who it is!
Okay, well, we can't discard an item, so that's great.
Yeah. I could do another soul drain to reveal, but then I will have once again exhausted all of my abilities.
Yeah.
What does Stone's Throw do?
Stone's Throw, for each melee adventurer on watch, including Barbarian, I may resolve a single die direct attack with +1 range.
Okay.
But because we can only see 1 thing.
Unless I do a soul drain, in which case you could hit at range.
True. I mean, soul drain is... Oh, no. Okay. I think... Because I've got a 7. Oh, my God. I've got a 7. I haven't even got in... I mean, I've got an 11 to kill the crawling ooze.
But he can't take direct damage.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So we might as well ignore him because we physically can't defeat him. If only he were a dragon.
Okay. Well, no, because the bounty hunter.
Oh, bounty hunter's not even here. Yeah, we keep forgetting that. All right, so we're gonna take 2 damage at the end of the round.
Yeah.
So that's bad.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. So am I right in thinking the only way we can carry on is to... Because if we can't defeat this thing and we're not allowed to look at another creature, what do we do?
The only way is we can exhaust Soul Drain.
Yeah, okay.
And then at least we can defeat 2 of them and take 2 cards worth of damage, which will probably kill us.
I mean, yeah, I think we have to.
Okay, then. Alright, then. Soul Drain's exhausted. Reveal 2 cards. Wait, what we got? Frostworm? He's not in first position. That's good. Because that would also have really annihilated us.
And Horde Drake.
What the hell?
We're so screwed. Okay, so thanks to the Barbarian's ability, I can at least defeat the Frostworm.
I can use the Heretic to turn the Frostworm into a 5, so you can defeat that as well.
Okay, I mean I've got enough
once per
damage to
round,
kill
is
it
it?
directly. Oh, did you mean the Horde Drake?
Yeah, sorry, the Horde Drake.
Okay, so that's dead.
Turn it into a 5, so you can kill it as well.
Then that's dead. Dink.
Oh my god. And we physically can't destroy the Crawling Ooze.
I mean, I think we just have to...
Can the Artificer shoot something that you can't see?
No.
Because I've got 2 cards I can't do anything. 2 dice I can't do anything with.
The staff
is once per round.
Defeats a revealed creature. Revealed.
Yeah, it's also once per round. We've
right.
already used it. Because we could have used it to kill the ooze if we could get more thing. Oh, I should have upped my... should up my stuff by 4 as well. Because I soul drained again.
Cool.
So, well, I mean, that stays with us, so I can use it next time.
Yep.
If we survive.
This is interesting, because we can't destroy this.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not allowed to see anything past it.
Let me just check range damage. We are getting screwed even harder than we did at the last Let's Play.
Oh, unbelievable. This will be a one-parter. Whereas last time it took 2 videos to show how boned we were. I mean, I am at this point 95% certain we've lost.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely.
All that the game is irretrievable from this point, and we should stop.
Yeah, I can't see anything about revealing stuff, so I guess not.
Okay, so this is a weird edge case, and maybe we can get clarification on this because the game isn't released yet. So, but yeah, my personal feeling is we know that we can't defeat the Crawling Ooze. So we're just let's sort of just put it to one side. It's already guaranteed its place in the Horde. Say it's sneaking past us on its way to the Horde.
I think, to be honest, I think you're being very kind to us, but I don't see that as how the game works, because I think
I know.
we physically can't do any more actions, so the round is over. So everyone that we didn't kill goes through, right? That's what happens.
And it's a giant bat.
Great. Now the giant bat turns up. The one that we could have actually killed.
Wait, well, hang on a minute. Swap giant bat with the top vampire in the graveyard, if any.
If he was first position, though, but he never got there.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's 3 damage either way, so that's everyone. That's everything.
Yep. There it is.
Oh, I flipped the entire bounty hunter. Wow.
So
that was brutal.
That we actually just lost. Okay.
Yeah. We just got absolutely chewed up and spat out.
On
we
the
were playing
second
on the
location.
On the second location, I've never lost a game of Sasawatch that fast.
Oh my god.
So that is Sasawatch Swords of the Coin. I mean, I feel like I should say at this point, if you've watched, the previous Let's Play and you watch this, you may be under the impression that Sasawatch is absolutely impossible. It isn't normally. Normally it actually flows really nicely and you feel very clever and you've always got a good fighting chance. This was... I mean, we drew so many very, very difficult cards. We never got the firewood above 1 reveal.
Well, just for context, there's 19 cards left in the creature deck. And you have a max of 30. So we'd only drawn 11. And we had every dragon in the entire deck.
Yeah.
That's outrageously hard.
We got absolutely stomped. Maybe we shouldn't have been so quick to dismiss the witch and her D4s.
Yeah.
But anyway, that is Sasawatch Swords of the Coin. As we mentioned at the start of the video, there are late pledges currently open at the time of recording on Kickstarter if you want to give it a go for yourself. I mean, I'm still looking forward to this because Sasawatch is I think my favorite single player game. But also it's a real favorite among my friends. We absolutely bloody love it. So excited that there's more of it. keen now for revenge. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, there are loads more from Dicebreaker for you to watch. Some of them should be popping up on screen any second now. Don't forget you can go to dicebreaker.com for lots of written content, including news, reviews, and features. You can also get Dicebreaker merch at dicebreaker.myshopify.com. Do like and subscribe so you don't miss anything else from us. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching. Remember us fondly and have a lovely day.
Farewell.
I'll flip something. Oh, I failed.
Hey.